It's like a storm that cuts a path.
Okay, welcome back. This is Jorge here, and this is part 2 of the finale tutorials. When we left off last time, we were already set up with the score in finale 2012, and I have recreated this setup here. We're not right now going to engrave it. I will be showing you that on another tutorial, probably part 3, maybe part 4 of this. But for now, this is how our page does look in Finale. I want you to know a couple of things. That is the actual score, where we could either be in the score or on the parts. Since I'm going to be creating probably just the rhythm section for now, I am going to be writing on the actual part, and that way I could be moving bars around and moving sections around, and I'll be showing you how to do that. Okay? So, again, we're going from this, well, this is now our end product, but we're going from the hand written chart that you saw on the first video to end up with something like this. Okay, so let's get back to let's get back into our finale, and let's talk about how we're going to start inputting the notes in here. So first measure, we know it's a guitar riff. Does that twice. Okay? So one method of doing it is very simple. We go to our simple entry palette here. We're going to select the quarter note, and with the mouse, I'm just going to go G, 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 G and C, and I'm going to create those notes just like that. Let's do that again. G, 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 G and C. Okay? That's super simple. Another way of doing this, and for that I'm going to go ahead and erase that, is once I created the first measure, I can click, drag it, see that green box, drop it. Yes, it's going to copy everything on the measure. If I had something else, it was going to copy it too, and I can just delete that. That's one way of doing it. Or, let me undo all that. We could do regular method, Command C, copy, select, Command V, paste, and then delete that. Okay? So now we've got our 2 measures up here on the top, and like I said before, I only since I'm already working on the part, I can show you the score, and you'll see the score. It has the same note, so they're all linked. But on the part, I know that I only want these 2 measures on the first staff. So since I want to get these 2 measures only there's a couple of ways of doing that. The short way, very simple. Select the measure that you don't want, press the down arrow key, gone. And it's going to lock these 2 measures here, and then it's going to lock this measure, so we can change that as well. Undo that. The complicated way, or the other way of doing it, you select both measures by selecting one and click, using your shift, clicking on the other one, and you're going to go into your menu, and you're going to select fit measures. It's right here on your utilities menu, fit measures, shift Apple M as well, and you will select there 2 measures, press OK, you're done. That's the other way of doing it. Again, shift Apple M gets you there, OK, it's done. See now, to me, this, just selecting and going down arrow, it's way simpler. It gets me there in one single move, okay? So I'm going to do this now here too, since I only want 4 on the next. I'm going to do 4. Now, when we looked in the score, see, the score is not doing that. So that's one thing why, or that's one of the reasons why I want to be in the score, in the part, and not in the score when I'm doing this and I know it's gonna end up only being a rhythm part, like in this case. Okay? Perfect. So let's get back in business here, and we're going to write this second staff. So we have a repeat of that first two measures. I wonder if we can just copy those. We probably will. And then we're going to do the same thing a fourth down. Check that out. Fourth down and then 4 beats in D. Okay, let's go to work. So for these two measures, this is simple. We're just going to go copy, copy, copy. And then in here, we can do a couple things. We can copy, and then I'm going to show you an advanced trick. If you press 6, it's going to take everything down by 1 step. If you press 7, I press 5 there, and it's not 5. It's 7. It's going to take everything up by 1 step. Okay, so 6 down by a step, 7 up by a step, 8 down by an octave, 9 up by an octave. 0 does nothing. So that. Okay. So how cool is that? We can press 6, 1, 2, 3, and now we have our third measure. Now, another thing that we could do is we can drag that here, select just the G, erase the G just by selecting it and deleting, and now we have our last measure. Press escape twice so that you're on the select tool, and we're done with that second staff. Let's go back and look. Yes, we're done. Now we need E, C, D. Guess how we can do that if we already have this fourth measure? Yeah, you guessed it right. We're going to go and copy, paste, and I said it was E, so it will be 7 so that we can go up. Then we need C, so we're going to copy, paste, and then 6 twice. Then it's going to be D, like that, so we can just copy and drag, or copy and paste, however you prefer. And then we're going to sus for 2 beats and then resolve. So simple. We can just get this same one, copy, paste, go back to our simple entry, sus twice, and resolve. Now, here's a little trick. We need a half note at the end. So to do this, we can click in here, delete, and now input our half note. We're there. Simple enough, right? There's a double bar here, so the way we're going to do this is escape, escape. We're back on the select tool. And there's a couple of ways actually that we can do this. We can select, right click, and we're going to get to this menu, bar line, double. To me, that's the easiest way of doing it. If you don't want to do it that way, select, measure. You're going to go to the measure that you want, double click it, and you will see them here. So we'll press double, press OK, and we've got them there. To me, that's too many steps. So it's so simple to be in the selection tool, right click, bar line, double, done. Okay, let's see. One more thing that we want to do is we want to add the rehearsal letter. I'm going to show you very simple. We're going to go into our tool, our expression tool. We're going to select here, rehearsal marks. In this template that we selected, which is the Finale handwritten template, already comes with them. So all we do is select them twice, and there's our letter. I'm going to leave it there for now. On my engraving, what I like to do is put it right there. There's a difference. If you see it, and on the score, it's going to leave it where it should be, but it's going to, instead of being green, it's going to turn it yellow. letting you know that you've moved it in one of the parts, okay? So I'm gonna take that off. You could either right click and select remove manual adjustments, or you can undo that because I just did one adjustment. So
It's like a storm that cuts a path